One day, in a small village, a man found an old gold coin while working in the fields. It was an ancient coin dating back centuries, with engravings and details that showed its immense value. The man, who had never owned anything so precious, was enchanted by its beauty and by the feeling of power that it gave him. With this coin, he thought, he could finally change his life. Happy with his discovery, the man brought the coin home and hid it in a safe place under the floor of his hut. From that day on, he began to think more and more about the coin. He feared that someone might discover it and steal it from him. Every night, he would wake up and check that it was still in its place. Every day, he would worry that the hiding place was not safe enough. As time went by, the man became more and more anxious. He began to suspect everyone, his neighbors, his family, even his dearest friends. He never spoke of the coin to anyone, fearing that even just mentioning it could draw attention to it. Every day, he would check it, clean it, and look for new places to hide it, but he could not relax. His mind was constantly occupied by the fear of losing it. Even when he was far from home, his thoughts always returned to the coin. And if someone found it, he asked himself, what would I do if I lost it? One day, tired and exhausted by the constant worry, the man decided to go and talk to an old sage who lived on the hill. After telling his story and confessing all his fears, the man asked, Master, why is this coin, which should bring me happiness, consuming me with anxiety? I cannot enjoy it. My mind is obsessed with the thought of losing it. The sage looked at him with understanding and replied, See, it is not the coin that causes you anxiety, but the attachment you have developed for it. You have put all your value and your happiness in an external object, and now you fear of losing it. But remember, what you attach to possesses you, not the opposite. The man remained silent, reflecting on those words. The sage continued, You have let your life revolve around this coin, but its true value is not in possessing it or hiding it. On the contrary, the more you cling to it, the more you will lose inner peace. True freedom comes when you let go of what you are too attached to. The man finally understood. The gold coin, which had initially given him joy, had become a source of anxiety, precisely because he could not detach himself from it. He had allowed his fear of losing it to control his life, and in that process, he had lost sight of what was really important, his serenity and his inner balance. So, returning home, he took the coin and looked at it one last time. It was still beautiful, still precious, but the man felt that he no longer had to cling to it. He decided to donate it to an orphanage in the village, where he could bring joy and help to those who really needed it. When he left the coin in the hands of the director of the orphanage, a feeling of lightness invaded his heart. For the first time in a long time, he felt free. He understood that it was not the coin itself that had value, but the meaning that he had attributed to it. Returning home, the man smiled between himself and himself. Now, without the coin tormenting him, he finally felt at peace. The lesson he learned was simple but profound. Attachment to material things makes us slaves to our fears and worries. True freedom and serenity do not derive from possessing, but from knowing how to let go.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope it will positively enrich your life. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and join our Mind in Evolution channel for more content like this. See you soon in the next episode.